Hello. What are the top 5 reasons that people buy from you? This is actually the last video in a series. The first, I kind of introduced the concept. Then I went over the 5 various areas. And today I'm actually going to go over them and why I believe this is the case. So, what this is, and if we have not met before, my name is John Ruman. I'm an international business coach and consultant, and I work with the real 007, Mr. Roger Moore, with Sales Training Academy, where we use a simulated based approach to teach sales to help you and your team achieve the greatness that is possible with proper training. So there was 5 areas, and one of these is what people most predominantly think when they say, what is the reason people buy from me? That's price. And that was my assumption. So I looked a little deeper, and what I found is this is about 8, 9 years old, so it's very recent. This was smaller to mid-sized companies, Europe, US. It was stores, physical locations, and online locations. And what they did is they polled all these people and said, why did you make XYZ decision? What was fascinating again, price ended up being number 5. So I'll show number 5, and then I'll kind of go through the other ones kind of randomly. So they were choice of the customer, confidence perhaps of the salesperson, quality or perceived quality, and choice. So I'll actually go through them rank now, since this is the reveal. So price is number 5. So if you sell something, the 5th most common reason that person's actually going to make the decision to buy is price. Next is choice or options. They made a very good, they study this after coming out with these details. This kind of changed the scope for how companies did sales after this study. But 2 options. One, you don't want 1 or 2 choices. You don't want to feel too limited for a person to have no options for what they work with you. If they feel that, it can make them feel too pressured to make a decision. So, for example, the online world, you're going to see companies that will say, here are the top 3 or 4 reasons, and here's the one that's most popular. There's usually one that's outrageously expensive compared to the others. And then you have things like things are kind of midterm, and they'll show you the different options, etc. But choice isn't important. If there are too many choices, the person will not make a decision. So Baskin Robbins with 57 flavors, while it's a neat concept, I know people that will not go to Baskin Robbins or a place like that until they've actually decided before they get into the store, because it's such an overwhelming decision. So for those of you who have restaurants or things that have a million decisions, simple is better. For example, when people look to buy and create franchises out of an existing organization, they look for a relatively small menu, not something gargantuan. They think it's nice to have options, but too many options does kind of make things, hi Gloria, make things a little weaker in that regard. So that's quality and, choice and options. So understanding those 2. And by the way, if you missed this, just please listen to it again. This is invaluable. Next is the quality, perceived quality. So if you can show that you produce stuff, hey, how are you doing, man? Sorry, I'm getting a whole bunch of people just want to say, how you doing? If you get a bunch of people who don't understand the quality of what you offer, and you can make that one of the ways that you can differentiate yourself, it's very, very, very pertinent. So quality is a big part. If you have a product or service, that's a great way to differentiate yourself, again, other than purely price. Next, service. This could also, in my eyes, be ways to make them feel a little more confident. I kind of tie service with like a guarantee as well, just to make them feel a little more secure and willing to take that step. But service typically is what you do think. The before the sale, during the sale, and after the sale, being taken care of. If I have problems, am I going to be helped or I'm going to be ignored? I will commonly discuss banks. A lot of banks I know of literally hunt down for new clients, but do not take the time to love up their existing banking clients. And I think they really do a great disservice to what they could potentially have if they did that. Last but not least, and this is the biggest one, confidence of a salesperson. Have you ever been in a situation where this salesperson was beaming with confidence? I don't mean like, oh, they're confident. I don't mean cocky. I mean they just knew it. They're like, you need this. And they were unwavering in their ability to hold that thought. And you could not help but to be convinced by how much they believed you needed it. That is confidence. And the great thing is that's the most influential aspect of all these, and it's the thing that's the most trainable and teachable. Confidence is a skill. Confidence is something that you can learn to become better at. If you're not confident, you can grow in this direction. And by the way, everyone watching, you always are in sales. Everything is sales. It's the highest and most important, highest paid and most important skill set in business, because if you don't sell a product, good luck. So let me tell you real quick, I do have a couple classes coming up. If you see this in the future, so be it. They're always happening anyway. One is a cold calling masterclass. It's our most popular module of the 6 on our main course. And this is a basically helping you to become more confident in the phone, showing you the tips, tools, and techniques, and how to come up with a written script. We'll teach you tonality with this script so that you can create more appointments, have more sales, close more business. It's the most pertinent and important factor because you will run out of warm leads. But if you don't know how and the technique and what to say when you call someone you don't know, you won't be able to open that door. So it enables you to open those doors with people that you don't know yet and you have yet to create a relationship with. If you don't do it, someone else will. After that, so that class, by the way, is the 28th of August. It's 600 TT if you love it, which you will. The following Thursday, or a future one, but we'll take 400 of that 600 and make it as an investment towards the main course. And the main course is a simulation-based 6-module. It's 3 hours a week over 6 weeks. By the way, the cold calling class is three hours. It's a 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. And it will be, first module is all about confidence and creating the physicality, because sales is a physical energy business. So creating maximum energy and vitality within you. Class 2 is all about networking and building rapport with strangers. Class 3 is the cold call. Again, that's the popular module, which is we're making to the class on the 28th. After that, it's the actual meeting you set. So how to do that meeting. Hey, how you doing, Sean? And then once the meeting is set, having objections. So we handle it, how to handle objections. And last but not least, we role play the entire thing. Each of the class has role play, and each class is 3 hours. There are no tests. It's all you doing it and becoming better at it while you do it. So you'll absolutely love it. It's very powerful, and it will impact your business tremendously. It's probably the best thing you can do with your business. After that, maybe marketing. But if you don't become good at sales, good luck. It's critical. So any questions you have, I'd appreciate it. The cold calling class is 28th August, 2 to 5, 600 GT. Again, 400 towards the main course. Main course starts on the 1st of November, Thursday night. So 6 Thursday nights in a row. And that one is 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. The total investment is $3,000. We do offer a payment plan if that's of option or of interest to you. And again, assuming you take the cold calling class, 400 of that drops it down. So thanks so much. Have an awesome night. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to wrap up these reasons people buy. And may you have continued success as you move forward. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.